Weatherman, don't tell me lies, I know it's all a big surprise. It's a hocus pocus magic that you do.
The tropics are alive, and us meteorologists are glad to report rainfall is certainly falling over the area. Good morning, I'm meteorologist David Knollhoff. Thank you for joining us for another weekly weather edition right here on Frequency YouTube. You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook. Well, let's go ahead and talk about some weather. The tropics, like I said, have been heating up. We have an upper level wave that has been sitting over the eastern portion of Mexico this last week. A lot of moisture coming up from the Gulf of Mexico at the surface, all translating to pretty good rainfall this past week across at least the central and western thirds of the Texas Hill Country. Now, is this going to remain in place, and how wet is it going to be not only today but also into the weekend? Well, the high pressure system that has actually been over us has been weak. That's allowed this tropical disturbance to move into Mexico, and this disturbance is going to continue to slowly move northward into the western portions of Texas and then eject out late in the weekend as the high pressure continues to build in across the area. Well, rainfall amounts today through Saturday looks like a good chance across the western half, southwestern half, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. The northeastern half is going to receive less than 2 inches of rainfall. And again, that's over the next 24 hours. Now, the rainfall amounts across the southwestern half, we could see isolated 6, 7, 8 inches because all the tropical moisture is centered near this upper level low system. So the greatest rainfall amounts are going to basically fall south and southwest of the I-10 corridor. That means some isolated flooding in that general area. But also the other areas will see some beneficial rainfall. Now, with all the cloud cover, high temperatures this weekend are going to only remain in the 80s. It's going to be humid out there, clouds at nighttime, low temperatures in the 70s. Now, so Saturday time frame, this low does move out, high pressure does begin to move in, and that means we're going to dry out. And so that's going to be a typical pattern, not only from Sunday, but also through the rest of the week, Friday. We're going to be dry, warm, humid. Highs are only going to be in the 80s though, however, because of the humidity and probably some clouds around the area. At least we're not getting into the 90s and 100s at this time. And again, low temperatures in the 70s. So that's what your weather forecast looks like. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you next week.
Weatherman, don't tell me lies, I know it's all a big surprise. It's a hocus pocus magic.